Welcome back to Toya DTV. Y'all, thank y'all for reaching out to me. I am feeling better. Thank y'all for also sending your well wishes and all of that. So it's definitely appreciated. Y'all go and follow my social media. Again, whenever a video is delayed or not coming or whatever reason, I do post it on Instagram and participate in my random questions of the day. It doesn't post every day, but it does come randomly. So go ahead and thumbs up the video and subscribe if you have not. Shared the video for those that you know watch the show. Let's go ahead and get into the episode. Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 4, Episode 8. You reap what you sow. All right, y'all. We still at this Galentine event, and it's popping off with Destiny and Stormy. So we saw where they got into it. Destiny had to be dragged in the back. They were just kind of going at it words for words. To me, it didn't look like Stormy wanted to fight. It was more so Destiny. We had Kimmy and Tisha holding Destiny back. Mel was sitting down holding Stormy back. So I don't think Stormy wanted to fight. I think she was just kind of like responding to Destiny standing up. Mel and Tiffany tried to calm Stormy down. And Tiffany told Stormy to think about her baby. And she was like, yeah, he cute, right? He cute, right? I didn't know that Stormy just had a baby. Like, probably 4 months ago. Like, she just had a baby. So we see in the back that Kimmy has Destiny basically pinned in a corner, telling her to calm down. So we see Mel, when she go back there, tell her they don't have beef, they need to calm down. She goes back out. Kimmy's trying to talk to Destiny, and Destiny's like, look, I ignored some of the things she said, but after a while, you're going to get what you get. Third time's a charm. Kimmy understands where Stormy is and just tries to get her to calm down and, you know, just be here in the moment. Don't be reactful. Just be here in the moment. So they kind of laughed about the situation because Kimmy said she would probably toss a chair too under the circumstances. So, I mean, at the end of the day, we all knew that this was not going to be a good event because you cannot force people to be in a better place than where they are. We see Mel and Tisha now talking. So again, Mel tries to explain why her and Tisha are in a bad place. Again, basically all of their beef is boiling down to what happened at the last reunion. What happened at the last reunion is Mel's point as to why she does not feel that her and Tisha are going to be cool. Like, she's kind of done with the situation. She also pointed out that when she said Mel wasn't a good friend on the reunion, she's like, well, why is it that you want to move forward with her? And that does make sense. If a person is not a good friend to you, you would just move on, not move forward with that person. Tisha just put it out there like, look, you told us that we're coming on a reality show, don't mention your infidelity in your marriage, and we did not mention it. So I don't know how it came about. It happened so fast, but basically they started going blow for blow. Tisha was like, you've been knowing your husband been cheating on you for over 3 years, and you had a baby by him. They were still married. I mean, okay, I'm not sure what her point was on that. I guess you were still having sex with him even though you knew he was cheating on you. I don't know. But Mel came back and was like, hey, look, your man cheat on you every day and you don't care. Let me tell y'all, I'm starting to believe it. I'm starting to believe it because of something I will point out later on. Mel just basically points out that it's really no moving forward with Tisha because she still got that same energy that she had when she was at the reunion last time. And it's not anything that they can compromise on. Like, they don't, their friendship is just toxic. Like, leave it be. So when she said, your husband cheating on you every day and you don't care. So let me tell y'all, Tisha had these answers programmed. She was like, prove it to me. Prove to me that he's cheating on me. Prove to me that he's cheating on me. So Mel's like, I don't lie. So Mel's getting up. She's leaving because she feels herself getting ready to go to jail. Tells Keisha to kiss her behind and she leaves. Stormy leaves with her because she came with her. Y'all, I don't get it. Why is the friendship just not done and over with? Like, I wouldn't want to be friends with Tisha. What? I don't understand why she keep entertaining it. Tisha's not mature enough. But anyway, next we see Maurice and Kimmy. It's Kimmy's birthday, so she's being served breakfast in bed for her birthday. She starts having pillow talk, basically, like telling him about what happened at Galentine's at the event and how basically it didn't go well. So Maurice tends to think that Mel is the common denominator and he feels like everybody that she's around somehow gets in a beef. So I'm looking at him like, that don't, because she is the connection doesn't make it true that she's the reason all of this is happening. So I'm gonna need him to get out of the women's business with such strong opinions and tend to his businesses and the man stuff, because I cannot stand when a man gets a little too deep into a woman's business, into like the cat fighting and stuff. It drives me nuts. It reminds me of Peter Thomas. Aaliyah, we talked about this. Anyway, they move on. She wants to get the final head count for Jalen's housewarming. Maurice wants Martell to come. He calls Martell on the phone. Now, Kimmy's like, what are you doing? You can't just invite whoever you want. He thinks that he's getting down to the bottom of some stuff. And in reality, he really just made the situation worse. If he had not known about a housewarming, he wouldn't have a reason to be mad. Kimmy wouldn't have a reason to be explaining herself. And it's just dumb. He's too involved. Plain and simple. At the end of that scene, Maurice is basically saying, hey, I bought us 2 tickets to Miami. I've already packed our luggage. We are going. So Kimmy's nice and surprised. So it's good that they're getting out. I see that he's taking the time to invest in his wife and in his marriage now. It's not all about businesses and what money he can invest in next and what move he can make next. I see that he is putting forth a good effort to support Kimmy. Kimmy loved when they did their honeymoon. She wants to get out more. So I see that he's being attentive to that. We see Marceau outside of Black waiting on Wanda to pull up. Wanda pulls up, parks Cricket, come in the wrong way, and she's late. She's there to shadow Marceau in the kitchen of Black so that she can get the critical skills that she needs to run her food truck. She gets back there. For some reason, she thought shadowing somebody meant that she was being interviewed. Those are 2 different things. So she's in the kitchen, back there with her heels on and everything. She's not able to really do anything because she's not in kitchenware. So Marceau wants her to wash dishes and she's not for it. Look, you're acting weird. Is it because of the picture that's surfacing? We all know Wanda comes with this information all the time. And he's like, what picture? Yo, don't play. Basically, she shows him the picture or the picture of a guy laying in a bed with his back showing. He's like, so are you saying it's me? No, she's asking him directly, is it him? Marceau told her, if I'm lying or if I'm telling the truth, my story will never change. This is somebody who loves to play games. And this is sad, but at the same time, he don't really owe her an explanation. He owes Tisha an explanation, but whatever. At the end of the day, he does not care. And Wanda feels like she's doing it because she wants to protect her grandchildren and her daughter, basically. She asked him, were you there? He said, yeah, he was there with a friend. He just points out, like, look, at the end of the day, you keep coming to me with stuff, but you don't have any receipts. So, and she's like, you know what? You're being sneaky because if you were not doing anything, there wouldn't be receipts, period. You wouldn't even think of a receipt. So we see Mel arriving to Stormy's house, and Stormy answers the door with her baby. He looks like he's about 4 months old. He's really cute. So they're talking, and they're kind of rehashing or kind of thinking what happened at this Galentine event. Like, Mel said her head's been hurting, and Destiny called her. Well, they felt like they came in with positive energy, and it wasn't received well. She feels like Tisha has misplaced anger, and it is. Tisha lashes out at nobody but Mel. Tisha will not lash out at anybody else but Mel, and that's weird. Anybody else can say whatever they want to say, but she don't really go hard on anybody but Mel. Mel just kind of puts it out there. She doesn't know whether Tisha has, some delusion going on because all of the rumors going out there. Like, she's like, basically, you trying to talk about my marriage when you got all of these rumors and you're afraid to even address them. It was just crazy. Stormy told us about her side. Like, she felt like Destiny was coming at her wrong because Destiny don't know her. And she's a country girl. And what she said was, Stormy got offended when Destiny started mocking her, and then she stood up. Stormy said no matter what, no matter where she is, she doesn't let people disrespect her. And mocking her is disrespect. Standing up on the conversation is disrespect. So, and then she said when she slid that chair. So I picked up on that. Now, at the event, Stormy said, throw another chair, ho. In this scene, Stormy admits that Destiny didn't throw the chair. She slid the chair across the room. Those are 2 majorly different things. Majorly different things. But Stormy feel like ain't nobody gonna disrespect her no matter what. They were all talking and having a conversation. So she felt like, hey, she had every right to interject because Destiny was being aggressive towards Mel. Mel tells Stormy that Destiny wants to have a sit down with her because she doesn't really understand what's going on. Mel wants them to also have a sit down because they really don't have beef. Stormy feels like she need to get security when she sit down with Destiny. Next, y'all, we see Tisha and Wanda at this guy's food truck. She's asking him about it. Basically, they want to step off to the side and have a conversation. So Wanda starts telling Tisha how the shadowing went at Black. And it basically was not a shadowing. She was standing in the kitchen, basically just talking trash. So she explains to her that she thought that Marceau was acting weird. And she brought up the picture. Tisha instantly gets annoyed. She shows her the picture and she's like, of somebody's back? Tisha is basically saying that she's not going to keep entertaining what people are posting and saying because she feels like they, including Wanda, are trying to tear down her marriage. She doesn't want to entertain it. And basically she don't have anything to say. Tisha also says that she's aware of everything. That really kind of did something. Like, I picked up on that because she says she's aware of everything. She knows Marceau's whereabouts. If she wanted to, she could pull up and he's going to be there. Now, Wanda asked her a question. Do you think you are really, really, really in love with Marceau to where you're just kind of overlooking this stuff? She cut Tisha a little short and was like, look, this is what I asked him. If she asked Marceau, if it's not you, were you there? And Marceau said yes. So basically, she told Tisha that Marceau said he was in Atlanta with a friend, and Tisha knew about it. Now, Tisha looked a little surprised, even though she said she was not going to entertain this. Now, Wanda said, look, I'm going to let it go. But if the truth come out and it's not from him, I'm going to go in on him, and I'm going to go in on you as well if you knew. Tisha did this certain look that tells me I think she knows it all. I think Tisha's aware of everything. It's this certain look she did, like, ugh, I'm going to have to deal with my mama. I believe Wanda is so crazy that if Tisha's in that marriage and she wants to be in that marriage, if he's cheating on her, I believe Wanda is crazy enough to cut Tisha off for that reason, except for when she wants something financial. Sounds crazy, but I think Wanda's crazy, so it is what it is. Next, we see this sad scene of Tiffany, Lou, and Martell meeting up at a winery because Martell is trying to chop it up and he also needs a scene, which we haven't seen him this whole time except on the phone. I don't know what it is about Tiffany, but the girl she stayed doing something wrong. Anyway, so they're having wine. He's kind of telling them about the wine tasting coming up, and Lou being invited and she's not because it's a guy's trip to Atlanta. Okay, so Tiffany is telling Martell all of Mel's business. Telling him about the Galentine, how people were about to fight, people were being held back, how she had death in the family, and that's why the kids weren't at the book signing. If she wanted him to know all of this, she would have told him all of this. Y'all, I'm going to tell you right now, I see it already. Martell said that Mel is not going to be friends with Stormy soon. I see Mel not being friends with Tiffany because Tiffany is doing the same thing that basically Destiny is being accused of doing. So you're talking to her ex about things that she is doing. I don't care where you're from. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. If she wanted to tell him, she would tell him. If she wanted to talk to him, she would talk to him. Saying that, y'all, it's not right that y'all are not communicating and all of this and all of that. And he says that he always give her communication because that's how much he respects her. Martell, every time he opens his mouth, he forgets about all of the disrespect that he gave her over the years. So he thinks that a little bit of communication means that he get all respect now. It don't work like that. A woman scorned is a woman scorned. When she done with you, she's done with you. So it's mad disrespectful to see Tiffany and Martell chopping it up about Mel. And it's ridiculous to me. Like, honestly, if Mel rolled up in there and rat-tat-tatted on Tiffany, I would be all for it. Because why are you telling her personal business to him? It's one thing to have a friendship with him. Talk about y'all own stuff. But you're going to talk about her private information, private events that she was invited to him. And he's like, thinking he's owed something. Well, she should have called me. She should have emailed something, said she wasn't coming. She didn't have to tell him nothing. Because, first of all, she's grieving for a loss in the family. Second of all, it was her weekend. She don't owe him no explanations. And third of all, why does he feel like he's entitled to get something that he's disrespected her too long? So he wants respect when he didn't give respect. He wants respect now because he feels like he's giving respect now. But in reality, he's giving respect now because she has cut him off. So y'all, that was basically the episode. But I can see Tiffany being now he did tell her that she gonna be cut from the friend list as well. But baby, she ain't gonna be cut because of what Martell said. She gonna be cut because she running her mouth. So anyway, y'all, tell me what y'all thought. It is a lot going on in this episode, but in reality, I could not hang around people that I'm not. I can be cordial, but going all these different places and actually like chopping it up, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that because if you're gonna sit me around a table and say, "Hey, y'all need to become cool," that's not how it works. First of all, the person need to be able to initiate that they're ready to be in that place. You saying it from the outside don't mean that anybody's ready. So it's just one of those things. But anyway, y'all, until next time, you guys. Bye.